So you guys might have been wondering what we've been working on for the last, 8 episodes or so. Well, this is it. This is the result of all the hard work, the hundreds of hours, and all the hair pulling and back and forth. And here it is, the world's first Dodge Hornet GLH wide body. Dude, we did it. Less than 6 months, we put it together. I am so impressed that we got this thing as close to the rendering as we actually did.
Yeah, you're not the only one. It was a work in progress, but it came out awesome.
It really did. Now, give me a couple of your favorite aspects of it. What are your favorite parts?
Yeah, there's a lot I love. We did a lot of cool stuff. The wrap is awesome, thank you for letting us do that. And then the all-metal hand-fabricated flares. They set off the body lines, make it look mean and tough, like you. So I'm stoked how it came out.
I got to go with the wheels, tires, and of course the center exit exhaust. I think when Dodge sees it, they're going to look at it and be like, this is the world's first GLH Hornet, and they're absolutely going to want to build it. So you can't make something look this good, this badass, and inject this much performance into it without taking it to a racetrack to explore, well, its capabilities. So that's why we're here in the middle of the desert with the world's first Hornet GLHS. We're going to take it out on track, we're going to abuse it a little bit, and see how everything comes together. So here we are, we're actually on the track with the Hornet GT that we actually built. You know, the whole goal with this thing was to make the world's first Hornet GLHS, which means goes like hell, some more, which is exactly now what this thing is capable of. We kind of looked at the base Hornet GT, which, make no mistake, is a fabulous, fabulous little CUV. It's got 268 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque with the little 2-liter turbocharged Hurricane i4 engine. And let me tell you something, it is absolutely fantastic. This is a really tight little circuit that we're on in Southern California, but when you peg this thing, it pulls and pulls and pulls. The brakes, the Brembos, oh, fabulous, fabulous. A lot of people, when they buy a little performance CUV or a little performance car for that matter, one of the biggest things that they doubt are the brakes. This car, hard on the brakes, hard on the binders. The Brembos that they put on this car from stock with the track package are fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. The other part is the transmission. The shifts are smooth, they're clean. You can see we're throwing this thing around, and what you're not getting is a lot of body roll. Now for us, you know, the whole thing was, let's make something that you could still drive on the street, and then occasionally you want to do a track day, do a track day with it, which is what we're doing right now. This is very composed, it's very easy to drive. We didn't overdo it. Now, modifications that we did make, let's talk about those for a minute, shall we? Okay, obviously, look at the body first. What did we do? Well, you've got 3-inch flares on each side, so we widened it, and then wheels and tires. We went from a 20 by 8-inch wheel to a 20 by 10, and we went up to a 285/35 series tire at all 4 corners. Now, what does that do? Well, it allows us to do this. Power out of corners with all the grip we need through the all-wheel drive system, come in hot, jam on the binders, throw it through a corner, get a little squeal, put the power down through the all-wheel drive system, jam down this straight like a bat out of hell, right? We're coming all the way down, hit the Brembos. Whoa, look at that. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Suspension-wise, the stock track pack suspension is very, very good. The only thing that we did was we did do a set of direct connection development springs, which are fantastic, and then we also added a direct connection development tune. Now these are prototype pieces that we put on this thing just to test them out, and they work fabulous. The other part that I want to say is we didn't do anything to the cooling system in this car, and we have been lapping this in Southern California desert for most of the afternoon, and it hasn't blinked. It's a solid little car. The other part about this is it's still fully usable. You still have all that room in the back. You can put 4 people in this thing very comfortably with their luggage. If you want to take it to the track, take it to the track. Piece of cake, right? Again, coming into the corner, hit on the binders, feels good. Turn it in, lift. You can actually rotate it through the corner, which is pretty shocking. Overall, just a great car. The whole goal with the Hornet was this. When Dodge released this thing, it was basically a jack of all trades, even in stock form. And we kind of wanted to show that. We took it on a full road test and review and really enjoyed it and just showed you guys what it was like to live with on a daily basis. Then we said, well, what's next? Well, let's go drag racing with it. So what we did was we took it to Wesley Motorsports, threw a set of springs in it, dropped it, put on another set of wheels, tires, a set of 18, put some sidewall for drag racing, and we took it drag racing. Then we took it to SoCal. We met up with Neil Chin and Oscar from Abimelech Designs and made this, the world's first wide-body GLHS Hornet. The goal is to tell everybody that let your imaginations run. Have fun with whatever you buy. In something like a Hornet, you know, a lot of people go like, well, it's just a CUV. Yeah, it is, but it's an unbelievably capable little CUV. The fact that we're out here doing hot laps in the middle of the desert with just a few modifications to this thing from a power and suspension perspective is pretty impressive. Another thing that I forgot to mention is the center exit exhaust, which is a development piece from DC Performance, and we worked a little bit with Gibson on that as well. And again, it makes the car sound better, a little more free-flowing. So what is the moral of the story with the Hornet? I'm going to pull over here for a minute and tell you. The whole thing with the Hornet, it is that out of the box, it's a great package. Buy it, enjoy it, flog it, have fun with it. You don't have to modify a thing. But if you want to, you can. And the results that you're going to get, if you do it something like we did, you're going to have a great time with it. It's a capable little vehicle that is just fun, fun, fun. So with that said, I'm going to turn off the cameras now and get a few more hot laps in because we rented the track for this thing, and well, I don't need you guys looking at me the whole time while I'm wheeling this thing. So I'll see you later. So dude, what'd you think?
Man, you look awesome out there.
Good. That was the whole goal with this thing, right?
Yes, sir.
So do you think we actually created a swarm of one?
From the street to the drag strip to the road course. This is definitely your swarm of one.
I am more than happy with it after creating the world's first GLHS wide body. I mean, basically it's a concept, but it's a proven concept.
Yes, sir.
So the next thing that I was thinking about is, I know that you dabble in electrics.
A little bit here and there.
A little bit. And I know Dodge is coming out with the EV Charger soon. So what do you think? Maybe we should talk to Dodge about playing with one of those?
Yes, sir.
You up for it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Dodge, you listening?